Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tiana, and I want to capture the journey of me delving into starting a candle business. Excuse me. So, behind me, I have my supplies. I'm going to make some wax melts, um, and I'm going to use the Soilite candle wax melter for the first time. So I wanted to make sure that I recorded this part from my channel. If you would like to see how that goes, please bear with me. I'm very, very new at this, but you're welcome to join. I'll go over with you a couple of my supplies, and then we'll get started. So I have, excuse me, I have a mask for the fragrance oils. I don't have a respirator yet, but that is the goal. I have some gloves. And I apologize for that. And I have all of my materials to get started. I have my scale for to weigh the wax here. I also have my scale to weigh the fragrance oil. And I'm going to be using today Honeydew Melon by Candle Science. You can see that. And I'm going to color that a little bit of green. Seafoam Dog Locks by Candle Science as well. Okay, so again, bear with me. I have made some wax melts, but it has been a while since I last made some. And I'm a little nervous. Plus, it's the first time I'm going to be using my wax melter. So here's some of my inventory. I haven't, this is stuff that I've made. I haven't been able to sell anything just yet. So here is my wax melter here. And I'm going to go ahead and plug it up and turn it on. So hopefully this is helpful to anyone who is new. To anyone who is new. I think I'm probably going to clean it out. Hopefully this is helpful to anyone who is brand new. I too am brand new, but I at least have done a couple of things by now. So that makes me feel really good. I also have some paper towels. And again, I'm going to go through all my supplies in just a moment. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and finish that. So I'm going to do my fragrance oil in these glass measuring cups. I got these at Walmart. Mostly everything else I got from Amazon. I'm going to put my wax in here so that I can weigh it and measure it out. I have my alcohol to clean everything with. And I have my picture. Of course, this is starting out, so this is very small. But I just recently purchased a new one that I haven't used yet. I'm not there yet to making big things, but here's the big one that I'll use eventually. So just waiting for that day. I also have my thermometer so that I can test the temperature. And I have a spatula to stir with. And I believe that is all that I'll be using today. I'm planning to make 8 wax melts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I already have my clamshell molds already sitting down. Just your standard clamshell mold, 6 cavity clamshell mold. Excuse me. I have these already prepped to go. I just gotta pour them. But I'm going to do So 8. I was going to do 6, and then I wanted 1 to test, but then the numbers didn't come out even like I wanted them to. So then I bumped it up to 8. I did my calculations, so I'm ready for that. And there's my calculations here. We already kind of, you can see that, prepared to do it. So now all we have to do is just get started. Let's prep everything that I'm going to use. I put alcohol on my paper towel already. And so prepping everything so that everything is nice and clean. Nice and clean. I'm going to use. And you see, I put on my gloves. I'm ready. And just you want to make sure that if you are using alcohol, or when you use alcohol, to wipe everything down, that it has more than enough time to dry so that you're not having anything flammable. Even though right now I don't have anything flammable, but you still just want to make a habit out of when you clean everything or pre-clean everything that you just make sure that everything dries really good. Another reason why I have on gloves is because with the wax, you want to have on gloves to protect your hands. This alcohol is really drying on the hands, so you definitely just want to make sure that that your hands are protected, so that you don't have to worry about that. And I'll be right back. Hello again, I am back. Just got everything cleaned up, got my workstation set up. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the wax melter. And put it on warm. I am using, for my wax melts, I am using Candle Science Blended Wax Pillar Soy Wax BW921. You see, I've used some of it. I love it. It comes in this beaded form. And so I just really like that. I'm not sure I'm going to want to do the slabs. So, even though I'm going to definitely, I'm definitely nervous. Please bear with me. But I do intend to play around with some other waxes. So, that is my intention as well. I also have this thermometer as well, the infrared thermometer for speedy temperature checks. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and measure everything out. So I'm going to be making 8 wax melts. And my clamshell molds hold 75 grams each. So I'm going to need 540 grams of wax because I'm doing a 10% fragrance load. So I'll turn on my scale and it's on grams. I'm gonna put that on there and tare it. You can see, sorry. So it's on grams, my scale right here is on grams. Touch it down so you can see better. So it's on grams. So I'm gonna put this on and tare it out. So I'm at 0. And I'm gonna measure out 540 grams. This is also my first time doing this in my office. I was in the kitchen initially with this is also going to be the most wax melts I've made at a time. Before now I made 6, so we're gonna hope all my calculations are correct. But yeah, I was in the kitchen doing the double boiler method, which is perfectly okay when you're starting out. Nothing wrong with that at all. But definitely when you start to make more things, you'll want to improve with time, of course. I'm at 516. I need 540. So how I came up with my calculations is, so 75 grams times 8 is going to be a total of 600 grams. That's just the total that I need to fill up my mold, my clamshell mold. That does not include the fragrance oil. So if I want to do a 10% fragrance load, I would have to figure out what 10% is of my total. 10% is of my total. I went over just a little bit. And 10% of 600 is, excuse me, 10% of 600 is 60. So that will be how much my fragrance oil, I'll need 60 grams of fragrance oil. Excuse me, so that will leave me with, from 600, you take away 60 for your fragrance oil, and that leaves you with 540 grams. And that's just the wax. So I'm at 539. Let's see. 540. 540. All right. Great. So we're at 540. If we document and everything. Oh, it dropped back down to 539. Let's see. I can get it back at 540. That's the fun part. Going in. Oh, there we go. Now we're at 540. All right. So that's my wax. I'm at 540. Did it? It's gonna be done at 531 again. It's playing games with me today. Okay, 540. All right. So I have my wax measured. Now I need to do my fragrance oil. And again, I'm gonna do 60 grams of fragrance oil. So I have a little gram scale for that, just because fragrance oil is so light, you want to make sure that you get something to the most accurate weight for that. And bigger scales just might not be able to go down that low. So, all right, so I'm going to tear this out. All right, and then we're going to do 60 grams of fragrance oil. Let me just get a pipette because sometimes you go over just a little bit, and You want to make sure you want to be as accurate as possible. So I have these little pipettes here so you can get just to grab out the little extra. Plus, also to pour. I'm so nervous. I haven't done this in so a while. Last time I made wax melts was a couple months ago, probably July. So here we go. 60 grams. This is also the most fragrance oil I've ever used too. I mean, of course, if I've never made anything more than 6, then I'm making 8. I don't know how well you can see that. Pouring it. Oh, I went over. That just ensures that your pour is good. Right here. I went over a lot. Went over by 9 grams. Trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, almost there. And this helps things not get so messy. Helps a lot. Helps a lot. Okay. 58. Smells good. Or just a little bit. A little bit. Alright, we are at 60 grams of fragrance oil. Alright, so we got the fragrance oil, we got our wax. There we go. So we're all ready for that. Our supply is ready ahead of time. So the wax that I'm using, BW 921, you want to definitely follow the manufacturer's instructions. And for my wax, it says it right here on the label. So it says heat to 185. Wax load is between 6% to 10%. And then remove the heat from heat, start for 2 minutes, and pour at 170. So, I normally do that. However, I read up on my clamshell modes, and my clamshell modes say not to pour before 150. So I'm actually gonna pour a little bit cooler than I normally have, just to see if that makes it a change. And then this wax needs to be cured for 2 weeks. And so that's also why I made some extras for testing, so that I can keep my inventory at 6 that I made and test the others. So that's why I did it that way. Alright, so I'm so nervous again. The melter is warm. I can feel it. It's going to move some things out of the way, so I no longer need them. Okay. So let's go ahead and put in the wax. Let the wax melt. Which I should have been doing that, but I'm a little nervous. So I'm sure you newbies will understand. Also, if you're not new, when you were new, I'm sure you understand. So I'm gonna make sure that it is in the right position before I put this wax in here. So I'm gonna light up here. Okay, I can see the light now. And I can't see the light. Okay, so it is in the off position. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in my wax and let it do what it's supposed to do. Let me work this part. Oh, it is already melting. Add a little piece in there. Okay, everything's in. Looking good. All right, so I will let this melt and I will be back. Hello, and I am back. Okay, so now our wax has finished melting. I went ahead and pulled out this dye chip. You see, so this was it's considered one dye block. It says it colors 2 pounds of soy or 4 pounds of paraffin. So this is the dye block that came out of there. So really, really dark green. But based on the type of wax you use will determine the type of color. I've been informed that soy wax, which is what I'm using, soy wax tends to cool lighter. Paraffin, what I've researched is it gives more of a truer, more fuller color if you use paraffin. And I guess coconut maybe is in between, I'm not sure. But soy tends to make colors more like a pastel. And so, if that's an issue for you, then you might want to consider a different type of wax. But if that's not something that you mind, then definitely look into doing that. So I know I'm not going to use this whole, I don't think so anyway. I don't think I'm going to use this whole dye chip. So I have some scissors here. So I'm going to shave it off as I go and test what the color is as I go. Just to see if it turns into what I want it to. That's the color that I'm okay with. We'll test. Okay, we're at a good temp. So we will go on and put our wax in here so we can get ready to go. Oh, I'm so nervous. What if this isn't big enough? I didn't think about that. Hopefully it is. I don't know how much this holds. Oh wow. I did not think of that. What is this in? Oh, in ounces. This should be enough in ounces. All those spells, go to Google. Oh no, maybe not. 21 ounces. I don't know if this is gonna hold 21 ounces. I might have to use the big one today. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get that cleaned out just in case, because I'm really not sure now. Again, like I said, this is the most I've ever done. So, let me go ahead and get this clean. Just in case. You know what? I might as well just go ahead and use it. What am I waiting for? Right? So, I just want to be sure. Now I've done 6 wax melts in there. I don't remember how full it was, so I'm not sure. And I don't really want to chance it. So we will just play it safe. What's the harm? I mean, I'm going to be using it for this anyway. Right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get this one clean. And then I'll let it air dry. Let me get started. Check my temp again. Make sure we didn't get too low. Because once it comes out of there, it's going to start cooling. Plus, I need to, excuse me, I need to give myself enough time to get to test the color. Because it's dye chip, which the dye chip is just wax, but it's going to take a minute for that to melt. So, yeah. So make sure it's clean. I literally just took this out the box. So, alright. Brand new, ready to go. Save you for smaller batches. I can't believe it. I'm making a bigger batch that I had to. Huh. Interesting. Alright. So, that's good. Okay, let's test temperature again. Let's be on the safe side. Let me go ahead and get this to dry. Okay, let's dry. I think it's good. Yeah. Just scratch all good. Alright. Test it again. Sure we're good. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So here's a candle that I made. I need to test it. I haven't tested it yet, but there it is. So it smells so good. The cold throw is amazing. I'm hoping the hot throw is just as amazing. All right. Woo! I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I am super nervous. Woo! All right. Let me see. Oh, I know. Second, I'm also trying to document this for my records because I'm very proud of myself. It has been and is still a long road. It's not over yet. But I'm further than I once was, so that is super cool to me. Okay. All right, so let's get this show on the road. So hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm gonna go. No. Slow. No. Oh, maybe it's too low. Oh, there we go. What is it? So that drip coming down. Get all of it. Take that off so it don't fall on me. So I'll turn it. It's not all gonna come out of there. So turn it off and then I'm just gonna pour the rest of it in here. Anybody watch Winnie and Wilson? Yeah. So she does this too. When she did it, I thought it was so scary. But I see now it's necessary. I only put it what I needed in here. I didn't have it just full of wax. So I needed to get everything out of here. All right. What do I do with that? I'll catch that wax. I'm still trying to keep it clean, right? We still want to keep it clean. All right. So now we got our wax. Now we got our wax. All right. So I'm going to check the temperature once again. And I'm still good. I actually think I probably could have kept the little one, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and put in our fragrance oil. I'm going to dump in our fragrance oil right here. Straight in there and stir. I'm going to get every bit in there. There's always a little bit of straggler at the bottom of the jar. Fragrance oil is too expensive to waste. As we all know, right? In there. All right. So we got that in there. Stirring that. And I'm going to put a 2-minute timer on. Because you need to stir for 2 minutes. To make sure that everything is binding. That the fragrance oil is binding with the wax. The way that it should. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm hoping it really binds. Really, really good. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm just going to go ahead and stir that for 2 minutes. And I'll be back after that. Alright, 2 minutes is almost up. You guys hear that? Want you to hear it? Alright, so we got our 2 minutes of stirring, combining the fragrance oil with the wax. So we make sure they combine really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and start chipping off at the dye block. Get that in there. I just checked my temperature too, and I'm still okay. So, cutting off some chips in here. I know for sure I'm not going to need this whole thing. I used the whole dye block on some red that I used, and it was really, really red. But I was basing it on, you know, what they said about the soy. But I think I want to use, I think I want to use liquid dye. You don't have to wait for it to melt and bind. And I think that I would rather do that. Okay, it's got a really, really light green. Oh, it's looking green, not like the sea foam. On the, I was going for what the color was on the package. So I was hoping it would be that color. But it's looking a little more green than I wanted, maybe. Okay, I put too much already. Alright, we just want to make sure that we're getting that in there good. You want to monitor your temperature. Still good. Okay, so I'm going to test it on the top. That does nothing. That does nothing. So It's green in here, but it's really not green. So I'm just going to do a little bit more and then that's it. I'm going to go ahead and go because I don't have time. I don't want it to cool off too much. Okay. So we're going to start this one more time and get all of the wax chips in there. And melted. Still good. Oh, little straggler pieces don't want to melt. Oh, there we go. Melting now. Okay, so I'll be back once they melt and I'll be getting ready to pour. Okay, I'm back. Everything is thoroughly mixed. And I'm going to test it. It actually looks like it might do what I want it to. So we will hope for the best. Right? Hope for the best. Alright, so I'm ready to pour here. Ready to pour. That's what I got. And they can't see in there, but that's what I'm showing right now. So we're gonna go ahead and go and get this started. Paper towel, if I can catch it. All right, you ready? Let's go. All right, I'm gonna pour the furthest away. Fill it up. Oh, that looks so pretty. It actually does look really pretty. It looks really pretty. So it did. I think I did get the color I wanted. A little trial and error. A little patience. Oh, that's a little high. Okay, let's see if I measured right. Good. I got a little bit left. Still in some. Not all the way full. So, overfilled. I did good though. My measurements were right. So I feel proud of myself. Okay. I was a little short. I don't know. Took some out of one. It looked a little too full. I should have got down to eye level. But, alright. So there you have it. I'll take a picture real quick so I can show you guys what it's looking like up here. Oh, it smells so good in here. It smells so good. So this is what I got. Alright, so that is it for today. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment down below and I will do my best to answer anything that I can. I'm going to let these cool and then once they cool, I'll close them up and then I have to let them cure for 2 weeks. So I'll see them back in 2 weeks. And I guess I'll show you guys on my next video. If you did like this, please, 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 please like it. and subscribe to my channel. You can definitely watch me make all types of boo-boos on my way, but this is just fun and learning and just, we all gotta learn and start somewhere. So it was really, really fun. So if you want to just explore this with me and hopefully see me get better, definitely please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer any questions that you may have. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.